What?
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Bitch!
No.
Hier.
Why, hello, Bear! Yay!
Got it?
No way! Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, underway.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I met burglar ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard.
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Oh yeah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do any
Time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masturbating this whole thing.
Just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What's he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that
Moving bookcase
for one reason.
because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masturbating this whole thing.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing
Game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaidiot and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes! The cold, hard...
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date! How fast was the previous
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi.
No shit.
So whoever knew about the hit...
So who the hell is...
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap. Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the...
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sorta passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine. For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew? Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I had no idea. Not matters. 'Cause I never went to the library, okay? I agree with that.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either, right, Ki?
Mew?
Of course she didn't. Mew was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Don't feel bad for her. She got...
That's too sad to make sense!
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
And slug? Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack. What Gilgamesh-level condescension!
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in. Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat early. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean! Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restaurant... Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. But, ew! Why? Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Do disguises?
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
I get it!
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place! Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Miu, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait! Please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mom. Really? I have an alibi! I'm not the culprit, too. I have an alibi, a little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
Tua is always watching me.
A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
We're having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Like Kibo?
I'll prove my
I have
entrance to
an
you
alibi,
guys.
a little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
Tua.
behind.
out in the basement.
I hate on that.
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a meeting.
Who's gone?
Rentaro's the only one who left in the
What person? Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed him.
Woke up Buttertour.
We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one.
I hear it! Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro?
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta.
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to...
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult. Gonta, please?
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try. For...
Fight, Gonta! Fight! 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 Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
Culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room... Their friends are...
Gonta no brain Galen.
Reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the room, correct?
With that sliding door...
No, that's wrong! It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You've got a lot of ass to be contradicting me. Did you mean to say sass? I think you left...
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see, so I made a mistake.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that.
Eh?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him?
It's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how, though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't...
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Get it?
Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long pull if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door. If you use the rolled up... Then...
Yeah.
So does that mean...
Wait! So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate!
Taro's corpse in the AV room door. Do open up with one another. There are no obstacles in the...
If one opens the back door of the library, one could...
Well, a shot comes strike true. No way the average person can make that shot. With superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
I've learned to close the back of the library. Rolled up projector screen again.
That's all there is to it.
We agree, Gonta's...
Gonta not culprit, honest!
Taro's corpse in the AV room door. Do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
If
Or the library. One could throw a shot and strike true. No way the average person can make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story. That's the rule. The person that goes to the library is the person. The rule doesn't just mean again. See? That's all there is to it. So we agree, Gonta's the culprit. Those are not culprits, honest. When Carl's corpse in the AV room door. Do you line up with what?
there are no obstacles.
No, that's wrong! It worked because there was an obstacle between...
Obstacle?
Yup, that's... I get it! It's in this picture. Here, look! These...
Ah, that's right. Then I will speak on the two's behalf. It's because...
Two sounds like a shady weirdo.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede... They and Shuichi even played... Where would they have been? Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true.
The suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones...
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male!
Yahaha! Behold Atua's divine logic!
Where would they have been?
Door!
So you're saying...
The culprit was lying in wait there? If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
Their basement are...
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma.
The culprit was hiding in the...
Where would they have been? So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there? If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident. The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall basement are Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right? I know the culprit was a male!
Behold Atua... The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the camera...
Where would they...
Door!
No, that's wrong! Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
The fog has lifted. Even if we rule out the hidden door, The library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know. They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just rejoined everyone and be none the wiser. Not if they went back into right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just rejoin everyone and be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words! This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko's... And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time. I get it! When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed.
Divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to end.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library.
Have you been paying attention?
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their so that...
What?
You would...
Don't tell me you're...
Well now.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part.
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on... I get it! The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after... If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh? Yeah. A lie.
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding... And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly...
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard
came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm. So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase. Only an idiot can make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase... As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time. The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm. So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what... The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what... The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase...
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start.
So you see? Shuichi...
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power... The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you up then.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he...
It's certainly plausible.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say some...
Shuichi, what's wrong?
Hey, you gonna say anything?
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
Let's go over the case one more time.
It was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
And so when Rantaro moved to the bookcase, the picture was taken without the alarm sounding. Then taking advantage of the camera's limited timer. Security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved to the bookcase, the picture was taken without the alarm sounding. Then taking advantage of the camera's limited timer.
Return to the lookout spot.
We're in front of...
One more time.
The security sensor was
Placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
I'll turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would listen. That is a...
Hold on! Split, did you just say... So...
hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gonta!
But Mew's silent about intervals, too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo! Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through. Everyone, you have to believe me! Shuichi is not the culprit! If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi, too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you Don't be scared to say it. Please.
The picture.
Picture?
Picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must...
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. And the answer is in this picture.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noted.
But how can you...
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures, remember the pictures that were... This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this...
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there's a disparity.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it...
I get it!
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong?
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is... Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, but you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cool. It's cool, but... I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted. Kaede is the culprit.
Huh? Kaede?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think... Shh, come on, guys. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that...
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh?
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom sitting watching Shuichi saw Rantaro. How'd she kill him? It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Oh no! I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi. I have an alibi.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom sitting watch with Shuichi. Kaede never saw Rantaro.
How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit
It was in the library. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
We know that it was in the library.
That's wrong! Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping...
Hold up. How...
She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro. I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot.
It is possible, if you do it at the right spot in the class.
So it seems you already knew.
Classroom's bent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom.
So, the shot... And... The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase. Face onto Rantaro's head.
The shot was on the floor. And tipped over, causing the bookcase.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance? It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head. Maybe the shot
Was on the floor.
and Rantaro tipped over.
Causing him to hit his head on the bookcase.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that